Hello, friends. What is up? I'm back. Thanks for joining me. If you join the live chat, yay, that's exciting. And if you join in the want to repost as a video, thanks. And so just real quickly, I like to go over what I do here. Because maybe you don't know. So a lot of times lately I've been going live and having so much fun doing it too, by the way. Even though sometimes you just got 5 people in there, it's fun. One of these days we'll have thousands of people in here watching it. It'll be so fun. Much more fun. But right now it's fun just to go live and hang out with y'all. Anybody who shows up. So make sure you're subscribed if you'd like to catch me live. It's pretty fun. But anyways, what I do over here is actually I kind of just do some screen sharing of the topic that I put on the thumbnail or whatever. But then also we can you can jump in and say, hey, you want to talk about this or something, you know what I mean? So it's pretty much an open conversation. But today we are going to talk about the Elder Fernandes case. Yes, I did already 2 live streams that actually didn't focus 100% on him, but some new stuff came out that's really annoying. The Army has said that his accusations were unsubstantiated. They didn't say, that he lied, but they couldn't prove anything. So basically nothing was going to happen with this. Also, I haven't even I have been reading up and catching things, and it's really, I'm in Houston, and a lot of things are, there's a lot of, actually news, but it's, of course, in Houston is also where, Ghislaine, is from, and we had her big funeral here. So anyways, there we go. So I found this website, by the way, I'm just gonna say, so I found this website right here, task and purpose. Okay, well, so we may have to dig through this together, because there's some interesting things at the bottom that basically, I just basically found this website, and it basically just shows off all kinds of different upper classmen, as you say. I think the Army would say upper. Let's see if I can find it real fast. Let's go way down here. Wait a minute. Where did I see that? Oh, right here. Check this out. See down there at the bottom right here? It says, look. So, oh, there we go. Let me show you real big. Look at down there at the bottom. See down there, right there. 1, 2, 3. These are all, I don't know if you can see real good, but look. Whoa, stop. Oh, no, don't freeze up, you little fuck. I get tired of this shit. Okay. See down there at the bottom, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Look. No jail time for senior Air Force Marine who appears in Trump's RNC video. Did not. Fort Bragg Garrison Commander receives 2-star Army General suspended amid investigation. I guess this is a new website. I have not. Can we get this to move over? There we go. Yeah. So we may go through some of these. These are kind of some interesting just to see. Look, I'm not trying to trash the military whatsoever. I'm not trying to trash the military at all. The military, this is just like the police force, I'm not trashing the military. Most military people are probably really good people. My dad was in the military. My brother was in the military. And my son is in the military. So, and as far as I know, they're pretty decent people. Anyway, more or less, no. So I'm not dogging on the military whatsoever, but this is some big news, and this is just kind of, and I think it's ridiculous that the Army has denied so much. Let's go through this. So this is what we're gonna do, and if you make sure you thumbs up this video once you catch it later on, or if you join, make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe. And one of these days, we're gonna have the biggest live stream. There's gonna be thousands and thousands. Right. Look, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. That's pretty cool. Only took me a year to get there, but anyway. So, join me. Anyways, let's go and check. Oh, there's a video, and I guess it's running already. I don't know. We'll watch some of it. I think we should watch some of it. So, sure. Let's go ahead and watch some of it. I think these people are going to, I think they're going to drag shit out. What are you talking about, bro? It's already been going for 2 minutes. What's he saying? All right, let's see if we can go over here. See if the I'm going to need some volume. Let's get Trump out of there. I'm going to need some volume, sir.
There's one harassment and one assault.
Okay, wait.
With soldiers and ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking the time to hear from me today. Fort Hood is of great importance to and for the Army. But it is our people that are paramount. I wanted to come to Fort Hood so that I can listen to the force at every level, understand what soldiers endure, talk to leaders within the communities, and actively.
Sorry, I don't know who this guy is, but
both on and off base.
Damas y caballeros, gracias por tomar el tiempo para Fort Hood es de gran importancia para el ejército, pero es nuestra gente la que
oh my God, are we gonna do that?
Quise venir a Fort Hood para poder escuchar a la fuerza a todos niveles.
Do the whole thing?
Lo que los soldados perduran. Hablar con líderes.
Okay, that's gonna get really okay. Excuse me. Are you gonna literally have to do this? Wait. Oh my God, no!
This year has been a challenging one for the nation.
Okay, I don't want to sit, and no wonder it's so long.
Pero es nuestra gente la que es primordial. Quise venir a Fort Hood para poder escuchar a la fuerza a todos niveles.
I mean, nothing, no offense, but I don't. Why do we?
Hablar con líderes dentro de las comunidades y comprender activamente la cultura aquí.
Okay, I'm not going to be able to sit through the Spanish and
This year
English.
has been a challenging one for the nation. Because the Army is representative of the country, we have many of the
I
same
should have
issues within our
edited
population.
this down with just the English.
With the explosion of social unrest across the nation following the murder of George Floyd, the Army is committed
Let's talk about
to
that
taking a hard
bullshit
look at
too.
ourselves. And in doing so, there has been a reckoning.
Now I got to hear it in Spanish.
In Italy, and in both visits, soldiers have asked about this. Vanessa's story has served as a tipping point, where survivors spoke out on social media and shared their own trauma. We must honor her memory by creating enduring change. As one harassment and one assault is one too many.
Yes, sir.
Tenemos que enfrentar los desafíos.
Okay, so what I'll do is just mute this, I guess. I don't like that. I wish I could find one that doesn't have the Spanish. But I may have a Spanish viewer on here, you know, maybe. Possibly. Well, I believe Vanessa and, well, obviously Vanessa, I think Vanessa and Elder have Hispanic descent.
Punto de inflexión, donde los sobrevivientes hablaron en las redes sociales y compartieron su propio
This is
trauma.
going to take forever.
Debemos honrar su legado creando un cambio duradero, ya que el acoso y un asalto es demasiado.
The Army takes charges of sexual harassment and assault very seriously, and there is clearly more that must be done. I have directed an independent review of the command
Man, I
claim.
can't see shit.
And once
It's
complete,
sad, man.
we'll provide an update to the media and Congress. Ultimately, the results, findings, and recommendations will fuel an implementation team chaired by the Undersecretary of the Army and the Vice Chief of Staff of the Army.
Okay. Yeah.
El ejército toma los cargos de acoso sexual.
So yeah, I was trying to really let's just jump. I guess this is gonna drag out. Personally, I'm sorry, but let's just jump through here. I'm not really digging it. I didn't know this was gonna have some kind of
Okay, and I just want to confirm in my follow-up, the 15.6, is that looking just at sexual harassment within 3rd CR, or is that also looking into...
Anyway, let's go down here. What? So this is the main, get out of here, man. This is the main gist. I thought he was going to, I guess he probably did, but we're not going to go through this video. It's going back and forth with English and Spanish and shit like that. So, sorry. I'm just not going to. The soldier found dead on Tuesday. I'm just going to read it. Near Fort Hood had been told the Army found his sexual assault report unsubstantiated prior to his disappearance. An Army investigator told reporters during a Wednesday press conference, our investigation has been completed, and it is with this command, and their legal team for further action if warranted, says Special Agent Damon Phelps, the Army CID. I can also share that the subject of the investigation took and passed a polygraph examination. We found no witnesses that could collaborate elders Fernandes' allegations. There was a thorough legal review, and the allegations were unsubstantiated. When asked if Fernandes knew of the outcome of the investigation of his report, Phelps said, in any sexual assault investigation, we routinely brief the victims during the course of the investigation and the outcome in the investigation. So, yes, it remains unclear when exactly he was told, but he said it was fairly recently. According to Fernandes' family attorney, Fernandes is allegedly groped by another male soldier. So even his family, I know I've had people saying, oh, no. So even his family is saying that he was just groped. Even the lawyer's saying he was just groped. So, those of whom are saying that, and I did too, and I actually corrected myself the other day, but those that are saying that he was, raped or violently sexually assaulted, which I said he was, I thought he was, I was under that impression that he was in the hospital for that. He wasn't. He was not. He was groped, which once again I will say that is odd that he would kill himself over being groped. But I don't think that was the bottom line of the suicide. I think the bottom line to the suicide was probably that the bullying, the teasing, and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. Okay, can you shut up, man? Whoever's on that phone call, I can hear them all the way in here, too. Shut up! Loud, man! Wow. What the hell is he? Okay. That dude's annoying. Okay, anyways. He was very upset and embarrassed. He was hurt, and he was really angry. His family is hurt. But how do they know that? See, because I've been watching and keeping up and reading this, and I don't know. How did they know he was very angry and really angry? Unless maybe they found some writings. And he was moved into another battalion, apparently. They're not going to say who the assaulter, the suspect was, because it's not substantiated. So they're not going to expose anybody, anybody's name, because obviously they don't think it happened. Why would somebody make it up and then cause this stuff, all that? That's the only thing. But, or maybe they do think it happened and they just can't prove it. Maybe they do think it happened, but they can't prove it. And if you can't prove it, then they can't do nothing about it. He actually re-enlisted to stay in the Army right around the same time that his behavior began to change. In April, he moved off the installation, as he absolutely had the right to do, and his behavior continued to spiral downward, unfortunately. Redfern said the change in behavior preceded the unwanted touching. Redford explained August 10th, Fernandes was identified as failure to report and did not come to work. He said that after reaching out to Fernandes, the family were able to get in contact with him, and they were able to gain what? Okay. Interesting. So he disappeared on he didn't show up. He was like AWOL on the 10th. Failure to report on August 10th. After reaching out to Fernandez' family, they were able to get in contact with him, and then he was admitted to the hospital on August 11th, and he told them very little about why he was there. This is what I'm saying. How did they know he was very angry and stuff if they had very little information? Fort Hood officials told the family that Fernandes was suicidal, and he was released on August 17th. So he was in there for 7 days. Okay, I'm so confused. When I first did this about a week ago or whatever, they said that he was in the hospital for weeks. See, if his family's getting this kind of information, then I bet they are pissed off, because they literally said, they literally reported just a few days ago that he was in there for weeks, for 3 weeks. 7 days in a mental hospital, that's the normal whole time, I think. Or is it 48 hours? I mean, but 7 days is usually, Army may be different. I think it's 72 hours for a 4140 or whatever they're called. But Redfern confirmed that Fernandes received medical care from August 11th to the 17th, and then cleared all protocols as necessary and requested to be dropped off at his house. That was the last day that Fernandes was seen or heard of. His aunt, Elizabeth Fernandes, told Task and Purpose on Tuesday that it didn't make any sense that her nephew wouldn't contact them, or at the very least his mother or sister, who she said was very close with him. She said there's no way Elder would let his mom go through this agony that she was going through right now. And I've actually had quite a few comments that have said that he was murdered, that but would they murder him? Okay, look, let me be the devil's advocate. Would they murder him if it was unsubstantiated? Why would they murder him? If he passed a lie detector test, obviously the Army believed the suspect. Why would they murder him? I'm sorry, y'all. A lot of y'all are going to watch this and you're going to be like, He was murdered. He was murdered. Okay, well, show me some proof. Also, show me some proof of I'm not big on conspiracy theories. I mean, some things, yeah, but I'm not big on conspiracy theory. And about people hanging. I'm just not. I am kind of curious how he got 30 miles away from the base without his car. Here's not right. Look at this right here. It's right here. It's still not perfect. No, I got to have my part right. So anyway, I'm just saying. They had a big press conference actually today and a rally today. Let's see. To know that, what is she saying? To know that he had an option to contact his mom, and he's not doing that, is not the elder that we know. The last conversation he had with his mom was, I promise when I get out of here tomorrow, I'll give you a call. He seemed very happy and responsible and very family oriented. But anyway, so they say, nope. They say, no. This did not happen, and we're not going to listen to that. I don't know how to do that. Oh, by the way, also, there is a fundraiser if you're into helping. Want to help him. I just want to put that out there too, right here. I believe they are trying to get him home. It's what it says. It says they're trying to get him home. But the military usually ships the soldiers, so I'm not really sure what that's all about. It's raising $9,000. Elder Fernandes is young Kate Verdane from maybe serving in the military over 3 years for the past years. He has been stationed in Fort Hood, Texas, USA. Last contact with Elder Fernandes was Monday. 17 elder family members, especially his mother, is desperate as for everyone's hoped to bring him home. The family is hired a attorney willing to exhaust options to bring him home. So I don't know if this is there any updates? Bring him home. I don't know. I don't see any updates on here. I don't know if they're saying bring him home to. So anyway, that's that. If you want this, I could leave the link to the GoFundMe right here. If you care to help, maybe they want to take him back to a different country. I'm not sure what they mean by go home. There's his GoFundMe. And it's that. So that's what's up, really. The Army is basically saying we don't believe what he said, and we don't. That's bottom line. So that's pretty sad. Basically, they don't believe him. It's unsubstantiated. That's a big word, ain't it? Unsubstantiated. And yesterday was really interesting. When I was live the other day, somebody said they wondered if he was dropped off by the superior that assaulted him. No, I don't think so. Highly doubt that. He was supposed to be moved, so. I don't know what else. If there's anything new other than that, they did have they had a rally, I believe, at Fort Hood today with for both the soldiers. They want both the families want answers to stuff like that. So, I wish them the best of luck. that they can get. But it's the army. I don't know. It's very private. You know. And then also I had a lot of people saying on the video the other day that can't these parents get their loved ones out of the army? They can't. Once you're in the military, that's it. You sign your life away when you go into the military. You don't have any other choice. So, pretty much you are at the beck and call. It doesn't matter what you want. It doesn't matter what your mommy wants or your daddy wants or anybody wants. You are, it's kind of like a TDC when you're in prison. TDC owns you. Once you sign anything, the Army, Navy, military, the government owns you, and you don't have any choice in shit, pretty much. Not anything. I know this because my son, he has, you know, they give him a choice of where he wants to be stationed, you know, but he doesn't have a choice. He basically says, oh, yeah, this place or whatever. And then in the end, they send him wherever the fuck they want to. If you're lucky, they send you somewhere you ask, but you don't get to say, hey, can I be stationed in, you know, Fort Hood? I'd love to be stationed in Fort Hood. You think anybody does that? Hey, I'd like to be stationed in Fort Hood. By the way, just a side note, my dad was stationed in Fort Hood. I believe that, was I even born? I don't know. It was in the 70s. I'm not sure. Maybe it was, I was born. I don't remember. I was a little baby, yeah, probably. But that was where my dad was stationed too. I know at one point. So, I don't want to say nothing about it. I was a baby. I don't really remember shit. I think we lived off base. Believe we lived in a mobile home. But this is, like I said, this is just stories people have told me. I don't remember any of that. But this is not 1975 or something like that. 78, something like that. Long time. So who knows? And then also I've had a lot of people suggest, oh, they should shut Fort Hood down. Maybe they should. Maybe they should. There is some really bad shit going on over there. I wasn't going to make this live too long. Just kind of wanted to go over the fact that they are denying anything wrong with that happened to Elder Fernandes. I'd love to know what your opinion is. I know I've got a lot of opinions already that, like, you know, fuck the military. They're hiding something. There's, you know, something underlying. I truly believe that the military has some kind of sexual assault problem. I think there are a bunch of people. I think there are quite a few people in there that are power hungry, above the law. But you have some. This is just like military. I mean, police and military. You have your bad and you have your good. And I assume most people in the military are good and are using it for the good. So I'm not saying anything about the military particularly, but there are some sickos in there, but there's sickos everywhere. So anyways, all right, well, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe. Maybe you'll catch me live, and like I said, we'll have a big old party. One of these days we'll have so many people, everybody will be just chatting someday, baby, right? So anyways, what the hell, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll be back around pretty soon. Thanks.